You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop by. I still don't know anything about it. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience. Oh! He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity. Plus, he's got not in Stellar Bay. Besides. Sorry.
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you?
With the whole board, as a matter of...
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been... Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the... Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious...
On our...
But will that help the people here, Mr.
That's precise.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps...
It's true, our Celia isn't a... The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves... With a Bolt 52 car. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most...
And you'll have a powerful...
Why, one of the strongest defense...
Never realized fighting the Bureau.
It is... In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to... Do be careful. I've lost more than... Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. What can I do? But that's terrible. But that means we won't be able... If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar... Always a shame when tempers get the... Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. I see. Well, that's excellent. I'll see. What else can I do? Then it's good that I keep such meticulous... I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially... Not intentionally. For many years, this planet was home to as many Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names.
Here, though, the result...
And as the other corporations began... Our leadership... But there were others of us who saw... It's humane, but it's also good business sense.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what...
Like that's what you saw in Edgewater?
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would... creating the perfect environment... That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces. In a manner of speaking, many of us stayed behind.
Must have pissed off some real big
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I moved forward with our planned reforms. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the... Everything we did was legal and above board. I do think there's something useful in a governing body. It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off...
But wait, what happens to the folks...
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too much. Yes, make it... Why wouldn't anyone?
If you can't beat him, might as well...
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community. Indeed. If membership on the board can ease our hardship... Besides, I'm hopeful that additional level. I've discovered it's much easier to negotiate for me. My hope is to maintain the... What can I do?
If you leave town, watch out for iconoclasts. They're almost as bad as the rats.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's coming. Sorry, I just get so excited and...
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination. You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.